뽑기 싫어. 지저스 크라이스트. 아니 유리가 깨졌는데 교수님? 젠장. 인센디오로 불태워버리겠어. 젠장. 아차차, 우리에겐 마법이 있었지? 쉽다 쉬워 그냥. 이게 무슨 수업이야. 그냥 소음 공해잖아. 자, 안녕하세요, 도쿄입니다. 지난번에 이어서 호그와트 레거시 그럼 가보죠. 렛츠고. 그때 이제 지팡이까지 했던 걸로 기억을 하는데 톰스 앤 스크롤스, 일단 여기도 방문을 해야 되죠. 아, 바로 여기구나.
An inquiring mind.
계세요? 그 전에 몇 개 좀 훔쳐가겠습니다. 쓸만한 거 있으면. 사스가 계단이 만들어졌구만요. 아, 여기서 주문을 이렇게 설정할 수 있구나. 아바다 케다브라 미쳤다. 이 세 가지 마법은 굉장히 위험해 보이는 근 아주 재밌겠어. 이 빨간색이 전투 마법인 것 같고. 오케이.
레벨리오.
쓸만한 거 없나요? 있지. 다 좋아.
포테이토.
잠시만.
레벨리오. 아키오.
일로와 페이지 일로와 이 자식아. 내가 방금 여기서 뭐 얻었니? 그걸 못 봤네. 장비 얻었나? 응? 뭐야 이거? 방어력 있다. 걔 그지같이 생기긴 했지만 외형을 없애자. 토마스 브라운씨, 당신을 만나러 왔습니다.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
Matilda's student. I thought I might be seeing you soon. I am the proprietor here, Thomas Brown.
당신이
I
톰
take it you've
브라운인가요?
had a conjuring lesson then.
I'm afraid I haven't yet, sir.
Ah, but you will soon enough. It is magic at its purest, creating something out of nothing. Of course, it is not without complexity, but that is where my spellcrafts come in. Stay the course, and you could soon.
That's certainly something to aspire to, Mr. Brown. I look forward to that day.
And I too seeing it. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring unique items like custom pieces of. But I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching.
왜 그냥
For
알려줘?
now, let's get the spellcrafts. A potting table
화분용
and a
테이블과
potion
마법약
station.
스테이션.
Yes?
I believe.
Good. Nothing like being able to grow your own ingredients and brew what you want.
재료를 재배하고 원하는
when
것을
you
만들 수
want.
있다.
Let's look at what we have, shall we?
소형 화분 한 개가 있는 테이블을 구현하는 능력을 해제한다. 유용한 신비한 식물을 종류를 불문하고 기를 수 있고 식물과 마법약을 만들 수 있는 그런 것 같아요.
Nothing like finding just if you're interested. Rest of
우와,
my inventory.
동물 먹이통을 구현하는 능력. 뭐가 많네. 방어력 높은 안경도 파네. 일단 뒤로 가.
Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
소데스네. 다음은 어디냐? 마법약 상점을 방문하세요. 피핀의 마법약 상점. 안녕하세요. 시비 걸라고 했던 건 아니고요. 재밌는 거 보여주세요. 죄송합니다. 쥐다 쥐. 저리가.
Why, you cheeky little bounder.
보물 상자가 들어있구만.
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
이건 제가 가지도록 하겠습니다. 회색 아일랜드 의복. 방어력을 가지고 있어 심지어. 잠시만요. 내 공격력이 2야? 싫어하냐? 여기서 망토를 없으면? 와, 개빡치게 생겼네. 의상은 입었지만 안에 의상은 교복으로 외형 바꾸겠습니다.
레벨리오.
더 쓸만한 거 있냐? 재밌어 보이는 물건들이 많구만. 해놔! 뒤졌다. 1753년에 설립된 마법약 상점 호그스미드에 있는 약국이래. 다양한 마법약과 재료를 판매하고 있다고 하네요. 어디 한번 보여주시지.
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Though I don't believe I've seen your face.
It's my first time in Hogsmeade.
Is it really? Well, Parry Pippin and
모든
your
질병용
sons.
마법약들을
And this-
취급한다.
You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather always made me. How may I help you today? You're the student she sent the owl about.
위즐리 교수의 활동력은 도대체 어디까지인가? 몸이 하나가 아니다, 내가 볼 때.
A potion?
They may not be as showy as spellwork, but make no
치유,
mistake,
파괴,
they are
보호까지 가능.
just as powerful. As it's your first time in, I should mention that it's not just potion recipes I sell. I also offer
당신 마약
ready-made
밀거래하지?
drafts for all manner of uses, and I unveil new ones from time to time.
수상해,
But
당신.
for now, let's get you those recipes, shall we? What can I do for you today?
어디 보자. 피해를 막는 데 도움이 되는 방어막 마법약을 만드는 것 같죠? 딱 봐도.
A wise decision.
치료약, 이건 치료약이고.
Feel free to take a look
물약이고,
at the rest
물약.
of my inventory, or come back another time if you're in a rush today.
쿨다운을 줄여주고 데미지를 강하게 해주고 투명해지게 만들고 그리고 이런 재료들도 팔고. 재밌네요, 아저씨.
I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
어이 학생, 함부로. 오, 이 새끼. 이 자식 엄청난 실력의 마법사인가. 내 몸을 통과하다요. 저 메모지를 추격해. 지렸죠. 자, 다음은 매직리프에 방문해야 됩니다. 씨앗과 비료를 공급하는 상점이다. 호그스미드 서점. 여기도 플루가 있네. 플루 불꽃이.
Revelio.
저기 뭔가 있군. 점프.
Protego.
나이스. 돈 훔쳐버리고.
Revelio.
저기도 뭔가 있군. 점프. 아무것도 없잖아. 젠장. 저기 뭐가 있군. 그렇게 나오겠다 이거지. 뒤로 돌아가면 어떡할 건데. 싸가지 없는. 와, 뒤에서도 원념. 정말 건방진 녀석이군. 넌 내가 나중에 투명돼서 반드시 열어주도록 하지. 바로 필드 가이드 안 놓치죠? 저 새도 종인 줄 알았네. 양? 양 가져오기. 나는 슬리데린인가?
Hello there. Please come
내놔.
in.
문이 닫혀 있는데요.
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, the dittany for the new fifth year. I
꽃
take it that's you
박하를
then.
Not at
준비해달라
all.
했다.
I'm choosing to see it all as one big
Well, bravo. Not everyone has the temperament to take things. Name's Timothy Teasdale, by the way, and this is my shop, the Magic Neep. I keep the cart out here because I like a good chat. Can't very well be in the thing.
I suppose not.
말 많은 사람은
In
딱
addition
질색인데
to
말이죠.
seeds, I have plenty of plants. Grow everything myself. My speciality is potion ingredients. But what say we get you a packet of dittany seeds?
그럴걸요?
Let me guess. You're
저도
after
몰라요,
something
사실.
fresh.
시킨 거 하는 거라서. 꽃 박하를 키우는 능력이 해제된다.
Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
오케이, 끝.
Well,
미션
that's
완료.
everything. Better go and find Natty.
헤이 네리. 엄청난 점프력의 소유자군 이 녀석. 아니 이건 뭐지? 지려버렸다. 자물쇠 이거 다 따버리고 싶네 그냥. 여기 뭐 있는데? 얘도 그냥. 얘도 부끄럼쟁이 상자네 이거. 내 풍경 죽인다. 응? 뭐야 이거? 이 자식. 이제 3장만 있으면 되는데. 다 모으는 건데. 종이 못 봤나 종이? 아저씨 종이 못 봤어? 종이 못 봤냐고. 종이 하나 더. 안돼! 뛰어! 레벨업 뺐다 미친. 종이 딱 하나 남았는데.
Not meant to be. Also, I may have knocked
다
over a
모았다.
dustbin back there.
Never mind, I'll fix it. As always.
아니 일단 모자가 보상이야? 개열받네. 심지어 외형이야. 싸울래 나랑? 개웃기긴 하네. 네티나 만나러 가자. 블루어나 하나 등록해주고 네티를 만나기 전 내 녀석을 수집하겠다.
Revelio.
마법사 옷가게. 궁금한데? 들어오자마자 리벨리오 갈기는 쓰레기 같은 학생. 들어오자마자 들어오자마자 차 마셔. 안녕하세요. 뭐 하고 계신가요? 아직 대화를 못 하네. 나중에 다시 와야겠다.
I have everything. I see what you meant about not being able to pick a favorite.
We should walk around a bit more. Perhaps today is the day.
응? 뭐야? 미친 저기요? 이 자식 딱 봐도 아까 그때 그 고블린의 수하구만. 새로 산 뉴 장비 맛 좀 볼까?
One partner! Draw it away from the building! Away from the village!
역시 멋진 어른은 클래스가 다르고. 잠시만요. 도망가. 아.
Are we weakening him at all?
Keep at it! We have to wear him down!
먹히지 않아. 마법이 먹히지 않아. 따. 고대 마법 던지기. 왜 안 돼? 고대 마법 던지기 왜 안 돼? 아 다시 레비오스로 던져야 되는구나. 물려 어떻게 먹지? 아 왜 나만 때려? 근데 쟤 안 때리고. 어떻게 하라는 거야? 나 왜 안 죽냐? 죽자. 죽고 다시 하자. 존나 패 그냥.
Took him long enough.
We need to make sure he stays back there!
Potato.
Alright, come on in.
뭐 어떻게 하는 건지 모르겠네. 아 L1, R1이구나. 트리거가 아니었어. 범퍼였어. 미친.
Goodness! A second troll! Did you two take on a fully grown troll?
I suppose so. It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's beard. Are you all...
We
역시
are.
타고난 자.
We were glad to help.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. Nerve like that. If you are unharmed,
오로의
perhaps
자질이
the two
있지.
of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few... Singer. Officer Singer.
아,
And thank
경관님이셨군요.
Again.
어? 어디 갔어?
Repairer.
또 노가다 시키네 또. 아이 학생들 영어 이거요. 노동 착취 무보수로 노동 착취나 할 줄 알고
Nothing to worry about.
너무하는구만. 젠장.
Lucky they didn't do more damage.
오 다행이야. 다행은 와 지린다. 집까지 고쳐버리고. 그래 또 뭘 고쳐야 되냐.
Repairer.
도움이 필요하면 나를 불러. 지리는디?
Revelio.
가게 주인과 대화.
were just talking about you.
응? 아까 그 옷가게인데?
Hello, sir. I don't believe we've met.
I should like to thank you for your remarkable bravery in fighting those trolls, and not to mention your help restoring Hogsmeade to it.
I was happy to help.
Frankly, you deserve an
너는
Order of
타고났으니까.
Merlin. But I can offer you something much more useful. I own Gladrag's wizardware, and among my inventory are some unique items that afford certain protection.
아이템을 내놔라.
Life-saving. And as I suspect this won't be your last dangerous encounter, I'd like to...
아니에요, 아저씨. 그건 너무 과해요. 무슨 소리를 하는 거야?
Thank you, Mr. Hill. That's very generous of you.
It's the least I can do. Now, let's try this on for sight. Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time.
오케이, 공격력 업그레이드 해주는 거. 옷 많다. 뭐야, 똑같이 생겼잖아. 된장. 어이없군. 전설급. 개간지인데? 개 비싸네 근데.
I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure.
What an extraordinary introduction to Hogsmeade. I would say that we
그래, 뭐
and you in
맥주나 한잔
particular
빨자.
have earned at least one butterbeer.
버터 맥주나 한잔
Shall we head to the
찌끄리자.
Three Broomsticks?
Sounds like a good idea.
Wonderful. Just that.
장비를 판매하세요.
Peruse my shop at your...
오른쪽 밑에 지금 무슨 파란색 게이지가 하나 생겼어요. 뭘까?
Assuming it is not too busy, you might even meet Sirona, the owner. She is a charming hostess and a powerful witch.
못 뛰네.
Good one to know.
나처럼 바쁜 몸은 저 종이는 저 종이에 눈 멀어가지고.
You said you could get to the
Lando.
child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who's this child? What are you not telling me?
빅터
All you
로구드
need to know is
당신.
that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Let's go.
도망쳐. 다 들키고 도망치는 것도 제주다야.
Did they see us?
I don't think so.
What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood?
Ranrock is working with Rookwood.
The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the Three Broomsticks.
도망쳐. 가서 버터 맥주나 찌끄리지 왜 자꾸 이렇게 싸돌아다녀?
I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Sirona.
You be well.
멀리 하니 너.
Now, what can I... Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
이렇게 목소리가 걸걸해.
It's my
이분.
first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me. Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one, single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right?
완전
Well
아니죠.
done.
Thanks for
네티가
this.
탱킹 존나 해줘가지고.
I will say, trolls.
탱킹
in
존나 해줘서
Hogsmeade.
잡았지.
That's never happened before. Something's not right. The only
그쪽
brutes we
목소리가
usually
잘못된 것
have to
같은데.
deal with. How timely.
저희
that
가게에서
lot guy saw
나가주시죠.
leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Sirona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the two of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
My
나를
friend is
찾으시는가?
enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said, my friend is busy.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day. Come, Theophilus. The Three Broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere. Can't
그래.
drink butterbeer forever.
이런 진상 새끼들을 봤네.
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
Trolls, Ranrock, and Rookwood. What are you not telling me?
I promise to tell you everything, but it's perhaps best I do that later.
나도 몰라 이 새끼야.
I think that now might be a good time to head back to the
알아야
castle.
나도 얘기를 하든 말든.
Revelio.
여기 뭐 쓸만한 거 없니? 다 내놔. 감자라도 하나 뜯자. 빗자루다 빗자루. 밤이 돼버렸네. 아까 분명 날아다니는 종이가 있었는데.
I am certainly glad Sirona was there. I want to understand what's going on, and I hope you will tell me. Professor Weasley will certainly hear about the troll attack soon if she hasn't.
그래 모범수. 호그와트 지도를 변환하려면 호그와트 지도를 선택해라. 빠른 이동으로 휴게실로 이동해라. 참 편하다 마법사들은. 누구는 그냥 아침에 그냥 지옥철에 낑겨가지고 그냥 개같이 그냥 부비적 되면서 힘들게. 편안하네요. 편안해. 하이 귀요미. 피그 교수와 다시 만나기. 부엉이 우편을 받았대. 그린고추에서 찾은 로켓에서 뭔가를 발견한 것 같다. 어디 계신데요?
Come and see me. I've discovered something in the locket we found at Gringotts.
음성 녹음 보소. 지도를 열어. 지도를 열어서 순간이동 바로 갈기면 되죠. 세상 편안호.
Of course it is.
Hello there. Perhaps you can help me. Oi, can you help me?
바쁘다 지금. 뭔데?
Hello? Were you...
I was, yes. Thought you might be interested in joining me for a bit of an adventure.
모험이라면
Asked Poppy if
나았지.
she'd be interested as well, but couldn't drag her. I found 2 maps lying about, both leading to locations around Hogwarts.
굉장히 흥미로운데?
Following a Hogwarts treasure map. Count me in.
You can keep whatever treasure lies at the end of your map. I'll be
오케이.
satisfied just knowing where it leads.
뭘 좀 아는 녀석이군.
Where do you suggest I search first?
Based on a cursory review
에켓
of your
교수님
map,
교실 근처?
I'd suggest somewhere near...
Very well. I shall take a look if I can...
Fair enough. Meet me back here if you find...
여기에 있는 이 문, 거울에 있는 이거를 아스이어로 땡겨서 뭐 어떻게 해야 된다는 뜻인가? 일단 오케이. 딱 기다려. 일단 가보자. 지금 제가 소환 일정만으로도 성이 안 찬다는 마법부에서 호그와트에 도착할 새 학생을 맞이할 준비하라. 놀랍게도 5학년이라는군요. 위즐리 교수님은 학기가 시작하기 전에 이 학생이 잘 쳐. 나를 데려오기 전에 피그 교수님한테 보냈던 그 편지네요. 굉장한 디테일이군. 왔군. 이 새끼 바닥에 앉아있네. 교수님 사무실이 좀 직지거다.
Professor!
And you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hog.
Sir, the trolls were wearing
죽였어
armor.
근데.
It had that dark...
Goblin silver. Ranrock used it to control the dragon.
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rook.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade with Rookwood. This is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
Speaking of the vault, do you think that Ranrock is working with any of the goblins at Gring?
I do not. Gringotts goblins aren't typically the friendliest of beings, but they have a great deal... No, I dare say after what happened to that poor banker, the goblins...
그건 또 그렇죠.
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes, yes.
어서 말하도록 하시오.
I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. A restricted section, to be precise, and a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the...
I suspected you would see something. Shall we go? I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there. If our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything,
전
it's that
두렵지
the
않습니다.
path we're on is terrible. I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit before we continue.
But sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be prepared for anything. I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
맞는 말이긴 하는군요. 아싸. 교수님 돈 좀 빼갈게요. 저금통에서. 돈 없는 거 아시잖아요. 학생이 무슨 돈이 있겠습니까? 교수님 어디 가시죠? 오케이. 헤켓 교수와 이야기하세요. 이게 어디로 가야 가깝다는 건지 모르겠네. 그냥 걸어가자. 존나 빨라 달리기. 점프.
Ah, a rhinoceros skeleton. I'm on the right track.
If only a new student would help me with my sad predicament.
날 대놓고 들으라는 듯이 얘기하는군. 그렇다면 무시해주겠다. 난 바쁘기 때문이지. 지금 저 소름 끼치는 눈가리 좀 치우세요. 제발.
I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency to you completing. As such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire-making spell.
어서 알려주시죠.
And, when necessary, defending against those.
Sounds versatile.
You may be surprised by some of them. Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know. When you're finished, come and see me. Then we shall begin working on Incend. You know where to find me once you've finished.
유치한 지팡이들의 두 라운드에서 승리하기. 아, 또 뭔가 귀찮은 걸 시키시네 이분은. 오케이.
Seems crossed wands isn't as secret as it's believed to be.
Might some kind soul help me?
조용히 안 해. 기다려. 오, 이런 곳이 있었구만. 날아다니는 종이나 없나?
Here I've come from the toilet bowl where she said I could swim. Did you?
저런 수상쩍은 사람 같으니라고.
He tried to stop me, did rancorous.
좀 머네. 학교 구경이나 좀 하면서 가자. 뭐야 저거. 나도 태워줘. 젠장.
Glad you could make it. Lucan's just over there.
어? 이것은 이거 왜 자꾸 이렇게 반응되지? 오! 이런 걸 놓칠 리가 없지 내가.
Can I help you?
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed wands. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
당연하지.
I'm flattered to hear that. Sebastian's not a bad duelist either.
Imagine it's quite something to see the two of you duel.
How does crossed wands work exactly?
It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all.
아 씨발 못 봤어.
And to liven things up,
스킵했어.
the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining.
I agree. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time you'll need to bring a partner along or duel alone. So,
아, 또 친구 없는 걸 또 이렇게 꼬집네. 지금은 안 돼.
come back when you're feeling up to it.
지금 바쁘거든. 조용히 하도록 해. 아닌가? 지금 바로 해야 되나? 지금 해야 되나 봐. 맞짱 뜨자.
Hello, Lucan. I wanted to talk to you about crossed wands.
Ah, look who's back.
방금 갔다 다시 왔잖아. 오랜만에 본 척해.
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
We'll make you regret signing up.
하하. 귀여울 따름이구만 이 자식들. R3는 아 이걸 누르면은 태그를 할 수 있구나. 오케이. 너는 이미 죽었다.
There goes my wager.
프로테고다 이 자식아. 끝.
For a round.
Nice work. Sebastian, there's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next.
Brilliant. Count me in.
In fact, the second duel is ready when you are. And as a fully initiated member, you now have access to the official crossword.
오케이.
Very good way to master spell combinations. Again, congratulations on your first cross.
바로 막장
See you
떠.
back here again.
근데 스투페 파일을 어떻게 쓰는지 까먹었어.
Next time you need a partner for cross swarms, don't hesitate to call on me.
너 찾아. 너 필요해. 일로 와.
Hello, Lucan. Is the next
나
round of
싸움에
cross swarms all
미친놈이지.
set?
Why, yes it is. I've got a great match lined up. Ready for another round?
I'm ready.
바로 갈게요.
Let's do it.
Brilliant. Are you dueling with a partner?
세바스찬이랑 맞짱 깔게.
Sebastian.
Then let's get to it.
세바스찬, 컴온.
Ready to get thrashed?
이런 건방진 녀석들 같으니라고.
Apologies in advance.
또 3명이야 얘네. 속수로 밀어붙이겠다 이거야? 미안하지만 그런 걸로는 할 수 없다고. 보라색 마법 방어력을 깰려면 아시오 같은 걸 써야 된다. 오케이. 루모스를 왜 해? 오, 헬프! 프로테고 갈겨버리고 둘 다 때려 나는. 짜세!
There goes my wager.
네모가 뭐였지? 네모가 뭐였는지 기억이 안 나. 듀얼 센스라서.
Pity more people can't watch the duels.
네모가 뭐야? 아, 네모가 왼쪽이구나.
Bravo.
아, 듀얼 센스니까 이게 맞구나.
You did indeed. The other duelists have already taken notice of you, but after
가봉
that
많아.
last round, they'll really have it in for you. You'd better keep practicing if you want to try. I'll let you know when we're ready.
오케이.
The next round is for all the gobstones, so to speak.
몹스톤이 뭐죠? 아, 세모를 계속 길게 눌러서 이걸 자꾸 까먹어. 와, 고대 마법. MP가 한 부분이라도 가득 차 있으면 엄청난 데미지를 주고 방어벽을 부수는 강력한 고대 마법을 시전할 수 있다. 적의 머리 위에 표시가 나타나면 L1, R1으로 시전하세요. 제 얘기를. 주문 조합 연습 한 라운드를 마무리하기.
Protego. Hello, Lucan.
Of course. I'll fetch it and give you a list of combinations to practice.
마법 조합
Ready to have a
리스트라는 게
try
있어?
now?
That would be wonderful.
If you need to stop practicing before.
조합이 뭐지? 아시오를 걸고 4번 연속 기본 주문을 시전하세요. 1, 2, 3, 4. 레비오스를 걸고 4번 연속 기본 주문을 시전하세요.
Next time, perhaps.
Leviosa.
3. 땡고추.
That's it.
아하, 이런 건방진 녀석. 건방진 녀석.
Leviosa.
1, 2, 3. 땡겨주고 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Good one.
좋은데?
I'd say that's enough practice.
Thank you, Lucan.
공중 콤보네. 교수님, 이제 저는 충분한 자격을 갖추었습니다.
Seems I'm out of the tournament thanks to you.
이런 건방진 슬리데린 같으냐고. 몸으로 밀쳐버리겠어. 자, 이제 교수님한테 돌아갑시다. 그렇게 가까운 데는 아니군. 하지만 나의 육상 실력으로는 충분히 빨리 갈 수 있지. 쟤는 아직도 저러고 있니? 점프로 책상 다 밟아버리는 거
I
어떤데, 교수님?
trust Mr. Brattleby was able to accommodate you and that you found.
I finished all of the tasks you gave.
Glad to hear it. Then you should be ready to learn.
Should be, Professor.
Yes.
당연하지.
I'm sorry to say, I visited enough careless colleagues at St. Mungo. Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far. I would rather we not end today's lesson with your robes. Let us begin. And remember, focus on...
오랜만에 주문을 배우는군.
Concentrate and keep your wand steady.
이 정도야 저에겐 껌이죠. 꺾어주고 꺾어주고 인센디오. 오 예스.
Good work.
뭐랑 교체하지 근데? 아... 그럴 수 없군. 알라호모라. 이거 그거다. 자물쇠 까는 거다. 에르미온느 도와줘. 레벨업 지렸죠?
Incendio.
마법 주문 배워서 신난다.
Ah, there you are.
Hello, sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defense.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well to your new... You must continue to work with her and your other professors to improve. That said, I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any longer. So, shall we proceed?
Fig, I have work for you.
아이씨.
Headmaster, I'm with a student.
아침 재밌어지려고
Your schedule
그러는데.
will wait indefinitely, as will your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office, 5 minutes.
저런 건방진 녀석. 아이 안내 문구 왜 안
That man
사라져?
is exasperating. Unfortunately,
But Professor,
we have no choice. It would be unwise to provoke
의장이
our
왜 이렇게 쓰레기 같냐?
illustrious headmaster. I shall find you when I've completed whatever toils I must endure.
세바스찬이랑 또 대화해야 돼? 바로 가자.
Sebastian mentioned sneaking into the restricted section. Perhaps he'll have an idea.
또 말 안 듣고 혼자 가려고 이거. 하지만 좋은 생각인걸? 그 전에 그 서브 퀘스트나 하나 해볼까? 두 번째 랜드마크를 찾으세요. 일단 이쪽 문으로 들어가야 된다는 것 같아. 근데 이 문양이 뭔지 모르겠어. 이 칼. 이게 보상이라는 건가? 일단 이 용 석상에 있는 데로 가보죠. 그러려면은 어디로 가야 되냐? 어디로 가야 되지? 길을 모르겠어. 일단 내려가 봐. 찾았다 내 사랑. 여기서 보면은 여기로 들어가라고 돼 있어. 뒤쪽 문.
There's the fountain. I'm getting closer.
오케이.
The Daedalian keys are back. Aren't they brilliant?
이렇게 퀘스트가 많아. 씨, 여기인가? 아니야 여기로 못 들어가. 여기로 들어가서 그 석상을 찾아야 돼.
The stairwell looks promising.
오케이 계단이 보이면 맞는다.
This looks
여긴데?
like the portrait from the map. Now where's the treasure?
여기서 아시오를? 지렸다.
There was a doorway hidden within the portrait.
우와 지린다.
I wonder what came of Arthur's search.
얻었다. 이게 호그와트지. 외형인가? 아 외형이구나.
Find anything yet?
Hello, Arthur. Thought you might like to know that my map led to a doorway.
Oh, how clever! Mine led to the boathouse. Barely found the treasure before. He shooed me out of there, but not before I got a few
이 새끼는
galleons
돈 찾았구나.
richer. What did...
I found what I believe is an authentic historian's uniform.
Oh, that's lucky. Well, on to the next Hogwarts mystery. Wonder if a quick rummage round Weasley will be something interesting.
오케이 재밌게 잘 놀았고요. 세바스찬과 대화나 하자. 세바스찬 어딨니?
Sebastian, there you are. I was hoping to see you. I was in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack and saw what happened with... Not many students have Victor Rookwood's attention.
너도 있었나?
What was that all about?
여기서 지금 말을 하는 게 맞을까 안 말하는 게 맞을까? 지금 말하면은 그 혼란을 빚을 수 있기 때문에 일단은 모른다고 해.
I've never even met him. Perhaps he mistook me for another student.
If you say so. I won't press you now, but you will have to tell me what's going on at some point. You might need me.
I need to find something for Professor Fig, but it's in the restricted section of the library.
He can't get it himself?
He was called away by Black at the last moment. I suppose...
You want to show some initiative.
Precisely. You mentioned being clever enough not to get caught.
And I am. Meet me outside the library tonight.
오케이.
And tell no one.
내가 말하던 바다.
Help. For one, avoid Peeves the poltergeist. Aside from wanton destruction of property, he loves nothing more than telling on the likes
삐에로
of
새끼
us.
아니야? 아,
Thank you,
찾게
Sebastian.
됐네.
I'll meet you later.
벌써 밤이 되었다니 두렵다.
See there? That's the door we need to reach. And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us to Scribner.
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Hold on now. There's a spell you should know. The disillusionment.
바로
Cast
내가
it
원하던
and
게
you'll
그거지.
appear as little more than a trick of the light, just as long as you...
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. And spells are free. Give it a try.
해리포터 지금까지 뭐한 거임? 혼자 망토 오지게 쓰고. 자, 내가 좋아하는 스네이키 마법이 돌아왔군. 투영 일로 와. 아, 이것도 장착해야 되나 보네. 나 혼자가? 무서운데? 어? 아, 이런 식으로. 오케이. 안장들이 여길 지키고 있구나.
Is someone sneaking about? Caught.
뭐 왜 이렇게 잘 잡아? 뭐 이렇게 잘 잡아? 역시 괜히 반장이 아닌가. 사스가 반장 됐으네. 에바야.
I'll be quieter than a jobberknoll.
아, 저렇게 옆으로 움직일 때 지금 가야 돼.
If I can see you, the prefects might be able to as well.
조용히 하세요, 아줌마. 눈치가 없어. 이걸 사용해서 주위를 돌려야 되는 게 아닐까? 아, 절로 들어가야 되는데. 이렇게 움직이기 시작했다. 아, 저 종이 짚고 싶다. 내 녀석은 왜 움직이지 않는 거야? 뒤를 돌아보고 있을 때 지금인가? 들어왔어.
Blast. The librarian's still here. Quick, behind the bookcase.
미친. 개 무섭네.
You told me the librarian would be gone by now.
I said usually, but it'll still be all right. Do you see her desk behind me? The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
젠장 세바스찬 믿는다.
Wait, why do we need a key? Isn't there a spell for this?
Aloha Mora. That's how I always
나도
used to
가르쳐줘.
get it.
일단 가르쳐줘.
But the librarian twigged that I knew the spell and cast. So now it's just this key. I said I'd get you in, and I...
이 자식은 이미 숙련된 조교구만. 직쇼, 일로 오지 마.
Is someone there? Is that you, Peeves?
일로 와. 지금이야.
Good gracious. Bess.
젠장 직쇼.
That wasn't so difficult after all. Now to find that book.
따버리기.
Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say.
오케이. 아, 또 귀찮은 일 해야 되네. 씨.
Don't let her see you.
식으로 하는 거지. 쉣. 뭐 유령이 이렇게 많아. 오지마. 젠장. 지금이야.
Should be in the clear. For us to be skulking about.
So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts. Because Merlin knows everyone else has given up.
Why do you think you'll find a cure in the restricted section? Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help Anne?
No! We've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's.
Revelio!
I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now. Let's focus on what you're after.
여기도 이런 상자가 있어.
Precisely.
I'll know it when I see it.
You're being
잠시만.
awfully cryptic.
그럼 이렇게 하면은 열 수 있다는 거 아니야? 미쳤다. 이제 열 수 있다.
Secrets of the darkest arts. I'm impressed.
굉장히 탐나는데 이 책. 굉장히 수상한 냄새가 나네. 어? 무슨 소리지? 레비오스였군. 오케이, 호그와트 필드 가이드 수집. 오케이, 장갑 획득. 아, 굴이다. 미쳤다. 지팡이 손잡이다. 개간지인데 이거?
Who have we here?
아!
Sebastian Solo and his
이 개 같은
friend out exploring where they shouldn't be. Naughty, naughty, you'll get caughty.
Peeves, don't you?
Going to tell. I'm going to
저런 씨.
I'm going to
죽여!
Oh, blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
와.
How do I know you won't go to the librarian and blame this all on me?
Why would I do that? I like having friends who are in my debt. Now go. Good luck in your search. Now, where's that damned poltergeist got to?
믿겠다.
I know just the spell to repair this armor.
널 믿겠어. 직쇼.
Reparo.
듬직하군. 아직 친구를 잘 둬야 돼. 아이보리 글러브 좀 탐나는데? 친구 보내놓고 꾸미기 삼매경. 어? 레벨 8이요? 젠장. 딱 기다려. 오, 점점 제한구역 느낌이 나기 시작했어. 느낌이 안 좋은데? 느낌이 안 좋아.
Lumos.
느낌이 안 좋아.
Of course, traces of ancient magic.
이거는 예전에 봤던 그...
There must be more to this world.
이 거울은?
That's it.
지렸다 그냥. 지렸다. 미쳤다. 마사카. 안불도우 센세?
Where might this lead?
우아한 정장 제복. 바로 입어봐. 전설급이야.
Lumos.
고대 문구. 왜 싸우는 거에 대한 툴팁을 알려주지 갑자기?
Lumos.
불안하게. 길이 끊겨 있어.
Revelio.
아무것도 없잖아. 저건 뭐지? 떨어질 뻔했잖아 젠장.
Levioso. Reparo.
직쇼.
Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Not surprising. Cards at the ready.
바로 고대 주문. 원, 투, 쓰리 땡겨주고 원, 투, 쓰리 포다. 어우! 이런 건방진 자식을 봤나. 아 쉣. 이게 콤보다 이 자식아. 오. 야, 고대 마법 지리네. 보상 없어? 보상을 내놔라. 쉣. 이런 젠장. 컷! 스투페파이다 이 자식아. 띄워주고 컷! 저기 뭐가 있어. 뭐지? 아 여기서 해야 되나 보다. 때려버려. 왜 여긴 길이 생기지 않는 거지? 없어지잖아. 젠장. 빨리 가야 되나? 뛰어! 점프! 젠장. 이렇게 개고생을 할 줄 몰랐군. 세바스찬은 잘하고 있나?
This must be the way forward, but to where?
지금 그게 중요해. 이 새끼야, 너 지금 뒤질 뻔했어.
Lumos.
불안한데.
Lumos. Nearly there.
따라가야 돼, 따라가야 돼, 따라가야 돼,
Let's
따라가야
keep
돼.
my wits about me.
오케이. 군이군. 직쇼. 보글이군. 젠장. 방어력이 높아지. 아, 뭐야 이거? 은근 간지인데? 아직 유머로 가기에는 이르다. 아 쉣. 애 같은 거. 또 지랄이네 이 새끼들. 덤벼 이 새끼. 일단 피해주시고. 아 막았잖아. 막았잖아. 시전 시간 동안은 가만히 있어라. 아 직쇼. 이 새끼들 도끼를 날리다니. 너도 맞고 싶냐? 건방진 자식들.
It is a book after all.
책 하나 때문에 이 개고생을 하다니. 무슨 책이지 도대체? 책 한 장 한 페이지가 찢어져 있는데. 일단 얼굴 들이밀고 봐야죠. 뭐지? 귀를 내려버리다니. 대마법사다. 말도 안 돼. 무엇을 의미하는 것인가? 그 어린아이가 학교로 들어왔나 봐.
You wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald, Professor Rackham.
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Professor Rookwood, Professor Bacall.
로고드?
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a 5th year.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a 5th year. I've never heard of another like us.
뛰어난 사들은 5학년부터 입학하나?
When we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too. But we've never known of another who could.
I don't understand.
소용돌이라.
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganach.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few. As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here
혹시
today.
여자아이가 이제 흑화하나? 이 새끼 눈가리가 마음에 안 든단 말이지. 응?
Sebastian.
곳에 돌아왔네. 세바스찬.
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I
젠장.
thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster. But that being said, Peeves informs me that
아,
you
저
didn't come
피브스 새끼 저거 저. 뒤통수 갈겨버리고
If
싶네.
someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't
저
waste
생긴 거
this.
맞죠? 표독스럽게 생긴 피부스 저거.
There was nobody else. I came alone.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
저런 싸가지 없. 이제 제한 구역은 나의 것이다. 내 마음대로 쥐고 흔들어주지. 이 안은 어떻게 들어가는 것이지? 여기 있군. 들만한 걸 내놔라. 건방진자들이여. 기구 교수의 교실로 돌아가자고. 불쌍한 세바스찬 친구 잘못 둬가지고. 내 탓이다. 미안하다. 하지만 달게 받아라. 그게 조연의 숙명이다. 응? 생각해보니까 그러면 여기 있는 그 나무 상자를 열 수 있어. 일로와. 하하 이 자식. 아 돈밖에 없네. 대단한 거라도 있는 줄 알았네. 교수님 제가 해냈습니다. 제가 훔쳐왔다고요.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
제가 증명합니다.
Rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's.
전 이거나 굴리고 있을게요.
Fig, you have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
어디세요, 뷰가 오냐?
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look.
신기하죠? 역시 찢어진 페이지가 있어.
Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I...
Another pensive. Godric's...
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
저도 런던 데려가 주세요.
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends.
오케이. 알겠습니다, 교수님. 자, 이제 8렙이니까 그 장비를 낄 수 있죠. 무슨 장비였는지 기억이 안 나지 않고요. 바로 이거죠. 장갑이 좀 모양새가 빠지긴 하는데 아예 간지 메타로 가봐? 쌉 간지나게 한번 가봐? 어떤데? 간지 메타. 이게 계열받음 진짜. 와 계열받아 진짜. 개빡침. 저 간지 그 자체. 악당 그 자체. 내가 악당이 되었다.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
좋은 소식이군.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
오케이. 호그스필드. 아, 세계지도. 마을은 곳곳에 존재하는 작은 공동체다. 여기가 호그스필드? 오케이. 아, 뭐 할 게 많네. 이런 제기랄. 그래도 이렇게 모아서 이렇게 알려주니까 편하다. 네티를 먼저 만나보러 가볼까? 얘가 먼저 얘기를 했으니까. 여기가 바로 지도상의 위치로군. 젠장 멀잖아. 멀어. 일로 가면 빨리 갈 수 있지 않을까? 뛰어. 내 모습이 너무 우스꽝스러워서 안 되겠어. 아무래도 외형을 바꿔야겠군. 아, 탈 것 없나? 너무 힘들다. 고독하다. 여기도 플룻가루 하나 등록해놓을까? 쓸만한 게 있을지도 몰라. 여긴 뭐하는 곳이지? 보물상자가 있잖아. 못 들어가네. 오케이. 멀다. 직쇼. 수집. 여기가 아니야? 왜 이렇게 멀어? 학교는 뭐 기가 막히다잉? 응? 야, 뭐야 왜 이렇게 많아 버섯? 저 다리. 해리포터 영화 생각난다. 야, 저 뭐지? 열기구인가? 왜 이렇게 먼 것이냐, 젠장. 이거 뭐지? 설마 빗자루 타고 나는 연습하는 타겟인가? 왜 해그리드 있는데 아니야? 역시 잠겨있나. 열려있잖아. 납작 모자? 모든 물건을 다 훔치러 왔다. 눈부셔. 여기 뭐가 있는데? 뭐지 이거?
뭐?
이거 뭐야? 뭐라? 아스요. 이렇게 하면 뭐가 바뀌어야 되는 거 아닌가? 빨간색 화살표는 뭐지? 뭐야? 맞짱 까봐? 어쩔 건데? 너가 뭘 할 수 있는데? 뭐야? 보상이 없나? 수영도 되는 갓겜이라니. 찍쇼. 아저씨, 당신 누구야? 이게 더 좋은 아이템이네.
It is good to see you, my friend.
What happened?
Hello, Natty. How are you? I hope you've...
I am well, but I have been worried about you, my friend. With Ranrock and Rookwood and Harlow after you?
I'm all right at the moment.
We did not speak about it at the time, but I am hoping...
이것도 말해야 돼, 말아야 돼.
They want something
친구들과
that
잘
Professor
지내라고
Fig
했어.
and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before we came to Hogwarts.
하지만
In fact,
내
it's
티는
why I
믿을
was
수
late
있을
for
것
the
같아.
sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit
이렇게 술술
odd,
다
if I'm
분다고.
honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
Is that the magic you used fighting the trolls in Hogwarts?
I think so. I'm still learning, but I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us. I realized something that day in Hogsmeade. You displayed such courage fighting that troll. And
당연하지, 난
Serona was
모험가니까.
an both of you have inspired me to take it.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I am not going to sit by and watch them
역시
destroy my new home.
나사의 오나이는 믿을 수 있었어. 그러다 위험해질 수 있어. 잘 생각했어.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair. And the fact that they're working...
All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss detail. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is... I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. In the meantime, remember, I am...
Thank you, Natty.
혹시 가티.
Be on your guard.
여기 뭐가 많은 것 같군.
I beg your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
싸우고 난리도 아니네.
My father always told me I wandered the ready.
늑대 인간? 대화 내용이 침울한데? 낯선 일을 돕기라. 이게 무슨 말이지?
Hello, sir. What do you say?
Hello, I'm Jalal Semi.
소문을
Any
알아보자.
whispers going about the town?
There's a thief on the loose by the name of Katrin Haggerty. She's an ashwinder. She's stealing everything that's not nailed down, and people have had it. Katrin's hiding in a camp just southwest of
남서쪽
town.
캠프에 숨어 있다. 캐트린?
Can you tell me a
누구세요, 근데?
bit about yourself?
Oh, let's see. Well, I am Lower Hogsfield's preeminent. In fact, I'll give you the Hogwarts discount. My prices are low enough already, you see.
에이씨.
What do you have for sale?
What can I help you with today?
보자 뭐 있나. 체력이 회복되는 거랑 뭐 지금 당장 필요한 건 없겠다.
Hope to see you again sometime.
뭐야 방금 나 공중제비 싫어하냐? 미쳤다 람머스. 저기 무슨 뭐가 있는데? 몬스터가 있는데? 구경만 살짝 해볼까? 거미요? 잡을 수 있을 것 같아. 아니 얘는 뭐 아이템을 드랍을 하네. 오 장비 속성 제조법 알려준다는데. 거미 퇴치 10번 하면 갑옷 줌. 아 이게 뭐가 많구나. 야 이거는 무슨 슈퍼히어로인 줄 알았다. 씨. 역시 학생에겐 이게 제일 잘 어울려. 아 또 발로 뛰어야 돼? 진짜 힘들어 죽겠네.
They must have come this way. Think!
어둠의 마법사?
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a dox's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be...
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
바닥에다가
I hope you have one
스텝 파일 보내주고 어딜? 자식들이 말이야. 아니
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
모양새가 이렇게 꼴사 나와. 새로운 적 유형이 갱신되고 특정 마법에 대한 약점과 같은 정보를 알 수 있다. 저거 어떻게 깨더라? 너무하잖아. 넌 고대 마법으로 좀 가자. 아시오로 공중 채공 시간 늘려주면서 이거 빨리 주워. 해볼게.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
안 되겠어. 저거 어떻게 깨더라? 보라색 주문? 아 빨간색이었다 생각해보니까. 심지어 수비도 안 됐어.
Incendio. Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to
노라
excellent
트레드웰.
defensive skills. Care to tell me why two Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies.
It's a long story, but thank you.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Prior warning. Best get moving on my research before they...
연구라 흥미로운데요? 프리아는
You
누구죠?
mentioned someone named...
Yes, my wife. She's the
What?
one who piqued my interest in Merlin. Gave me a book when we were students at Hogwarts. Typical hard-working Hufflepuff, brilliant potioneer, has her own shop in Knockturn Alley. She's a travelling vendor. Here's what's going on.
아,
You're a
물어봤어.
researcher.
Nora Treadwell at your service. Historian and art...
I thought that Merlin and the tales about King Arthur's
멀린이
court
진짜란
were myth.
말인가?
Mere myth. You're lucky Sir Cadogan didn't hear. Chatters on endlessly about his connection to Merlin from his portrait at Hogwarts. Merlin. These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin.
멀린의 시험?
I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I
흥미로운데?
can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the...
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe, I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component
향이 나는 아우.
in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin... I had just arrived to test my theory. You see, each swirl in Merlin's
소용돌이
writing
중앙에
has a
특정 문양이
symbol
그려져
in the
있다.
center. That started me thinking, what if...
The mallow...
Precisely. Would you care to do the...
아씨 또 못 들었네. 씨.
I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
일단 해보자고. 흥미로운데?
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens.
여기를 말하는군. 존나 성의 없이 부리네.
My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
마사카.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these powers.
불을 피워야 되지 않을까요?
Incendio.
제가 한번 해보도록 하죠. 역시 이것이었군.
Flames make the pyre sink.
이 정도 퀴즈쯤이야 내게는 식은 죽 먹기지. 화로기 때문에 일단 불을 피워. 뭐라? 한 번에 해야 되나?
Incendio.
야! 이러면 됐지.
How beautiful! What a day! I can hardly believe it.
이건 뭐지?
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. How does it work? I must have...
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think
덩굴들과 땅에 그려진
vines
소용돌이들이
and the
문양
swell on the ground.
시험의 시작을
You
의미한다.
should feel free to solve them as you come across them. My guess is that each will also require mallows.
향이 나는 아욱이 매번
Which you can
필요하다.
find in Hogsmeade, should you need. I really must.
어딘가에 또 이게 있겠죠.
And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes.
더 주세요. 향이 나는 아욱. 내놔. 향이 나는 아욱을 줘. 안돼. 짐을 싸서 나간다. 아니 씹 진짜 가버렸네. 마사카. 직슈. 장비 공간 증가하네. 멀리는 시험 깨면. 부엉이 우편. 오케이. 마찬 까자 이거지. 오브 코스지. 잠시만 퀘스트. 약추학 수업 가자. 멀리 왔네 나 좀. 서정적인 음악은 뭐지? 아저씨 좀 치시네. 공격에도 당황하지 않는 움직임.
This cannot possibly be as difficult as...
오, 이곳은 황당하군. amazing.
Revelio.
이것도 자물쇠 투성이네. 어? 꽃 박하입이다.
Good morning, Professor Garlick. How
wonderful it is to see you again, Lenore.
아니 갈릭 교수님 왜 이렇게 젊어?
Here, you'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello, class. Please welcome the newest rose.
머리 길이 보소, 교수님.
We do look forward to growing together.
교수님 너무 젊으신데 이거 낙하산으로 들어온 거 아니야?
How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bulb.
뭐야 저 식물은?
Now then, today
죽고 싶지
we'll
않아.
be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root.
아,
Accio.
시끄러운 거 아니야?
Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
뽑기 싫어. Oh, Jesus Christ. 아니 유리가 깨졌는데 교수님? 젠장.
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty
인센디오로
blanket,
불태워버리겠어.
pushing the mandrake right to
젠장.
seize. Reparo!
아차차. 우리에겐 마법이 있었지?
I'm very sorry about that. Yours was
쉽다,
a
쉬워,
bit
그냥,
mature,
어?
I'm afraid. All right then, off you go.
이게 무슨
Good
수업이야?
work, everyone.
그냥 소음 공해잖아.
Now for our next task,
세바스찬?
we'll be planting dittany at our potting
세바스찬
table.
화났어?
You can
이
all
자식
get
나한테 말도
started.
없이 가다니.
I need to have a brief word with our new student.
I should think Professor Garlick would be more careful with her mandrakes.
Revelio.
나도 동의하는 바다.
The best time to plant a seed is last season. The second best time is now.
오케이.
Did you know that you can use the mandrake to defend yourself? Why the
진짜?
very idea?
너네 둘이 뭐냐 썸이냐? 이런 세바스찬 이거 어느새 나 몰래 어?
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
히포그리프는 마리풀을 좋아한다라. 이런 정보 또 수집해놔야죠.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
교수님 나이가 어떻게 되세요? 귀가 먹는 줄 알았어요.
I'll say. Nearly went deaf.
Well, yes, of course, the cry of a mature man. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting
꽃박하.
dittany.
아까 내가 훔친
Let
거죠?
us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the magic neep.
주웠대.
Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later.
Okay.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Miffler's fancy or roses?
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld
치유
potion,
특성이 있군.
as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class.
향이 나는 아욱도 만들 수 있네. 잘하면 매직 리프에서 구매할 수 있고. 부분이 걸린다라.
Well done! Once it can be harvested, your Now, what say we branch
중국산
out?
깨무는 양배추.
Introduce you to a
역시 중국산은 만만치 않군.
plants are better suited to uses outside of a
별다른
cauldron.
뜻은 없습니다.
The cabbages do get testy without something to chew.
짜증을 낸다라.
I have a dummy for them to gnaw on.
이거 인종차별 아닌가요?
And let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your...
손가락이 온전하길 간절히 바라겠습니다. 브레웨트.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you.
나를
I'm
모두가
Leander.
봤군.
I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there. But you'll lead.
왜 눈을 마주치고 얘기를 하지 않는 거지, 리엔더? 이곳은 정말 습하고 기분
Nice
나쁜
words in
장소로군.
defense against the dark arts, by the way.
당연하지.
Excuse me.
Your duel with
향이 나는 아욱.
Sebastian. And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh. Well, thank you.
이지하지.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. I mean, I would have if Hecate
많이
hadn't
풀.
stopped me.
Didn't she stop that dragon skull from crushing you?
Typical Slytherin trick, dropping a dragon skull on someone during a fight. We Gryffindors fight with honor. You know that, of course.
그런 실수도 나한테 먹히지 않지.
Home of the Chinese chomping cabbage.
꽃 박하. 향이 나는 아욱. 다 훔쳐.
Go on, grab it. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
I'm sorry. What do I need?
Garlic said she wanted you to have a go at tending the cabbages. Give them nothing to it, really. Just toss some of those
오케이. 이런 식으로. 아, 이런 식으로 할 수 있구나. 나중에는 텐타큘라로도 쓸 수 있나 보네. 탈 곳도 있나 보다, 오른쪽에. 미쳤다.
Look at that. They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on.
개 무섭네 진짜로. 나 마음에 들었어. 일로 와.
Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid boob. Not saying you can't.
리엔도 너 뭘 좀 아는구나.
Well, imagine that one.
쓸모가 있을지도.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You dogweed and deathcap has more of them if you're keen. Other plants too.
dogweed와
Ones your
deathcap?
parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to.
어려워 이름들이.
Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
먼저 했어. 난 여기 있는 것들을 좀 더 훔쳐가서 하겠어. 하하하하. 껄껄껄껄. 이거 먼저 보물 창고로구만. 가진 거 다 내놔라. 와우. 엄청난데? 그렇지. 이런데 뭐 없을 리가 없지. 거대한 나무. 지하 감옥처럼 깊숙한 곳까지 복잡하게 얽혀있다. 흥미롭군.
And with that helpful where our dragon hide.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable
굉장히
plants,
쓸모있더군요.
I hope they weren't too much trouble. Good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered.
솔직히 식물에 관심이 많지 않아요. 식물은 많은 걸 주죠.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime.
그린라이트인가요? 교수님? 죄송하지만 저는 포부가 큰 남자랍니다. 아직 5분이 남았군.
To make anything grow, we must first.
마법약 수업을 들어야 되네. 너희들도 모두 마법약 수업을 들으러 가니? 내가 먼저 갈 거란다.
Don't get too cocky simply because you had one victory over Sallow. He never backs down from the fight.
조용히 해. 내가 일장이야. 다 꺼져.
Well, Madam.
내가 이 학교 짱이다.
Maybe Aurors or someone
오,
from the
뭐야
ministry
이거 책이
guiding
막
the
나네.
school after the incident in Hogsmeade.
역시 블랙 교수는 무능했군. 너희 대화는 잘 들었다. 모두 이루도록 하지. 뭔가 흥미로운 대화를 나누고 있고.
Revelio.
재밌는 장소로다. 오로 사무국. 보진과 버크는 일반 개점 시간 외에도 활동량이 증가했으며 특히 한밤중에 가게의 뒷문으로 의심스러운 배달이 이루어졌습니다. 알려진 가게의 병판에 따라 우리는 이미 그 가게를 감시하고 있던 사람들과 함께하기 위한 오러를 추가적으로 영입하고 싶습니다. 당신은 새로 영입된 오러 중 한 명입니다. 추후 지시사항을 따르십시오. 마법약 교수가 오러가 됐다는 얘기인가? 이거 흥미롭군. 아싸, 돈이다. 오러는 마법부 소속 치안 유지 집단이다. 마법 세계를 보호한다. 샤프 교수의 것이다. 샤프 교수님께서는 결국 오러가 되셨구만. 노래 보소.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar,
HP 물량 아니야.
can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wigan-Weld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin.
오로처럼 생겼구만. 응?
Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients.
이런 느낌으로다가
Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
솔트백급. 솔트백급으로다가 그냥 딱. 딱. 냄비까지 내가 저어줘야 돼? 이런 건방진 자식들 같은 이라고. 이 자식 심상치 않은데 교수.
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew.
타고났으니까요.
Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
어떻게 알았지?
Good. For the moment, you
유즐리는
can
모든
find
걸
the
알고 있어.
ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology. Others, however, may be harder to obtain. Come and see me when you've finished brewing. And we'll see if it was skill or...
건방지군. 내가 만들어서 가도록 하지. 애쉬 와인더의 알을 주지 마라.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a goblin rebellion.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
Yes, but why does that matter to you?
Brilliant!
심상치 않고.
And it matters because you can be a part of something truly creative. You remember me, don't you? Gareth Weasley.
술 만들던 놈이군.
Yes, we met in the common room.
Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped.
아, 자꾸 이상한 거
I simply
시키네.
need a single Fwooper feather, as you'll already be in Sharp's office.
아씨.
I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable.
이번만이다. 젠장.
Remember.
Jesus Christ. 빨리 나가.
I wish he talked about it more.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
여기 있다 이 새끼야.
Thank you. This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Edurus potion, and I'll tell you when.
건방진 녀석 같으니라고.
Did neat or crush it? The wrong answer could result in the unfortunate loss of your eyebrows.
자 일단 저 호클럼프 즙이랑 꽃 바카잎이 있으면 HP 포션 만들 수 있고 에두루스는 애쉬 와인더 알이랑 잡종견 털이 필요하다.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and that's odd. What's happening?
또 이상한 짓 하고 있지 너.
Wait, it's not supposed to. Ah!
Get it!
Dragon's Dog! What happened?
이런 젠장.
Well done, Garrett.
내 놈이 실패하면은
What now, Mr.
내가 또
Weasley?
추궁당하잖아.
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor again.
에라이 저 쓰레기
Mr.
같은.
Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
젠장. 내 녀석 때문에 다 말아먹었어. 하지만 이게 나에게 삶의
I brewed
방식이지.
an Edurus potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
이런 젠장.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
들켰군.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me.
들켰을 땐 솔직하게.
I shall assume that you've learned a lesson.
어쩔 건데.
As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical given the...
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to... In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine, pay particular attention in herbology. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice. That'll be all.
오케이. 땡큐.
I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day.
Professor Sharp said that Wiggenweld potion can treat injuries. Hope I
그래,
never
그래.
need it.
에리스 위즐리 이 새끼 이거.
That was an interesting class.
Thanks to you. Wasn't precisely what I had. I hope Sharp wasn't too disagreeable when you handed in your potion. Heard him talking about.
너 때문에 일이 꼬였어.
Professor Sharp wasn't happy. Leave me out of your grand plans next time.
Sorry to hear that. Hopefully he's already forgotten. Sharp may seem gruff, but I'd bet a few galleons he'd best be off. Next time we...
따끔하게 한마디 해줘야 돼. 이럴 때는. 널 만만하게 보고 말이야 지금. 이쯤에서 해킥 교수님의 과제 한 번? 뭐라? 우편이 와 있잖아.
Sir Nicholas, our house ghost, is looking for you.
오케이. 기다려.
You can find him near the Great Hall.
어디 있지 이 자식들. 스트레스가 쌓였으니 애들 좀 패서 스트레스 좀 풀어야겠다.
Revelio.
귀신 들린 화장실. 피브스가 장난칠 때 가장 좋아하는 장소? 그 새끼 내가 반드시 언젠간 죽인다. 애 같은 거. 뭐지 이거?
Incendio.
오! 역시 화로였어.
Hello, Lucan. Is the final round?
Big match today. Ready for a shot at glory?
당연하지.
Brilliant.
세바스찬 셀로우랑 함께하겠어.
Yes, Sebastian.
Then let's get.
We can make this a real victory.
리엔더. 내 놈은 가서 약추학 수업이나 듣지 그래. 아 근데 사람 너무 많은데. 아 빨간색은 저걸로 하는 거구나.
There goes my wager.
건방진 자식 같으니라고.
Incendio.
스투데파이 깔겨주면서 1, 2, 3 아시오 1, 2 프로텍으로 딱 스투데파이 넣어주면서 코어 해주고 젠장. 인센디오다? 강력하군. 식물아 쓸모가 없어 왜. 인센디오. 이런 건방진 자식 같으니라고. 1, 2, 3 땡겨주고 1, 2, 3, 4 1, 2, 3 이지요.
What a victory! You've won the.
이제 시작일 뿐이지. 영광이야. 영광이야.
I'm just pleased to have done as well as I.
And we're pleased to have such a gracious champion. And so it is my great honor to present.
뭔데 다 내놔.
Thank you. It's been.
You earned it. You are. Now that we've definitively crowned the tournament win, wonder how my herbology plants are doing.
뭔데? 뭐 줬는데 내놓아라. 회피 구르기를 더 해야 된다고? 젠장.
Hello, Lucan.
Excellent idea.
당연하지.
That'd be brilliant.
Wonderful. I'll say if you need to stop practicing before.
난 다 할 줄 알아. 땡기고 인센디오하고 레비오스. 오,
Nicely done.
이 정도야 쉽지. 건방진 인형 같은 이라고. 어디 한번 덤벼보시지. 띄우고 1, 2, 3 땡긴 다음에 인센디오. 아, 요런 느낌. 어디 일어나서 다시 덤벼. 아, 땡기고 인센디오 1, 2, 3 땡기고 1, 2, 3 다시 땡기고 불태우고 1, 2, 3, 4. 와, 빡센데?
Impressive wand work.
너 없이는 할 수 없었을 거야.
Oh, stop. Don't make me. Seriously, well done.
너무 빗자루 태우지 말래.
Trained dummies will think twice before, even though you won the tournament already.
시켰어. 그래, 교수님이 시켰어. 귀찮게 말이지. 어쩔 수 없었다고. 적의 공격을 회피해야 되는데 어떡하지?
You can't be beat, can you?
당연하지, 멍청한 놈아.
Lost to a new student? I didn't see that coming.
어? 이런 건방진 자식. 어떡하지 이거? 회피해야 되는데 날 공격해줘 제발 누군가. 어쩔 수 없군. 사라진 페이지 찾기로 간다. 끝도 없기 시다였다 이놈의 학교는. 뭐야?
Incendio.
뭐지? 모르겠다. 씨. 에라이. 블루거리나 등록하자.
It's me, Gareth. Do you have a moment?
아니, 넌 닥쳐 이제.
You there? Yes, you. I wonder if you might come with me for a moment.
이거는 기숙사별 포인트인가? 오, 멋진데.
You wanted to see me?
Yes, Sir Nicholas de Mimsy Port.
목이 달랑달랑한 닉.
That's yours.
Nice to meet you, Sir Nicholas.
I know about the book you found and its missing pages. Follow me, if you will. It's not too far.
Okay.
Wait, how do you know about the book? And that it's missing pages?
Word gets around amongst the ghosts. You were spotted with Mr. Sallow in the
아,
restricted
이미
section.
바꾼 젠장.
Don't worry. Your secret's safe.
Revelio.
호그와트의 건축가. 호그와트 설립자 로웨나 레번클로와 함께 건축하는 과정을 감독했다.
This may be a leap, but I believe I know who ended up with those pages. I'd be happy to take you to him, if you'd be so kind as to perform a small favor for me along the way.
빨리 가자.
A small favor in exchange for getting those pages.
Yes, it's nothing really. I'd be grateful if you could simply go into the kitchen and procure a little rotten roast beef.
그딴 걸 왜 가지고 싶어 하는 거지, 당신?
I beg your pardon. Roast beef. Rotten roast beef.
That is correct. Rotten roast beef. If one floats through it just right, one can almost taste it.
맛있다.
I suppose I can do that. But why me?
It's simple, my young friend. My ghostly form cannot carry it.
굉장히 단순한 부탁이군요.
Now, if you'd be so kind as to collect the roast beef, I shall explain everything else in due course. Here we are. Tickle the pear and head on in.
Did you say?
배의 조상화. 배를 간지럽히면 낄끼 웃은다 문구리로 변한다.
Yes, in the painting. I'll wait right here. Do try not to get in the way of the house. I'm already imagining sweet aroma of rotten roast beef.
개 귀엽네. funny.
A student in the kitchen. Never will understand students. Found themselves a bit peckish lately. You know how hungry growing humans can get. Rookie's job easier.
상한 토스트 비프를 찾으러 왔습니다. 다른 의도는 없어요. 아, 자물쇠. 상한 로스트 비프가 어디 있을까? 이건 그냥 맛있는 음식.
Here's a welcome treat. Delicious. Hello. Can you point me?
Towards the other end of the kitchen. If it's not taken out yet, just follow you.
Okay. Thank you.
It smells glorious in here. Pardon me, but can you?
None such was just about to dispose of today's collection. It's to what?
뒤쪽에 있다. 그릇을 깰 뻔했어. 아니, 이미 깼나? 이건 딱 봐도 지팡이 손잡이야. 지렸다. 존나 강해 보인다. 어때? 나 강해 보이지? 쥐 소리가 들리는데? 집 요정 숙소? 여기가 숙소였다니? 엄청나군. 귀엽다.
Ugh, there's a disgusting smell. I must be getting close.
여기 있다.
A student? What a treat! What can Finky get for you? A pumpkin pasty?
Sounds lovely, but what I really need is this rotten rope.
Ah, Nick sent you, didn't he? Please, Finky supposes Nick's tired of loitering about, simply to...
Do you and the other house elves conjure the food served in the Great Hall?
Food is one of the 5 principal exceptions to Gamp's law of elemental transfiguration.
It's
we
funny.
can, however, multiply it.
Are there any restrictions as to what you can make here?
Finky supposes not. However, Herquin's pie has always been a
갑자기
favorite.
배고프다.
But the...
Is it all right for students to wander?
Well, since you asked, students aren't... There's nothing that lifts Finky's spirits. We so rarely get visitors.
역시 착하군.
It was nice to meet you.
Happy to help. And to...
오케이. 전해주도록 해야지. 빨리 나가자.
I knew all of this was going on right beneath our feet.
역시 이렇게 힘들게 노동하는 자들에 대해서 아무도 관심 없는 이 슬픈 현실. 관심을 가지란 말이다.
Ah, you're back.
Not at all. Finky sends her regards.
Ah, glad to hear it. Now, let's get that beef to Sir Patrick Delaney Podmore, and you'll be...
This is all rather cryptic, Sir Nicholas. What's going on?
Terribly sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. Sir Patrick organises the Headless Hunt, a group of headless ghosts who gather...
Headless activities?
Yes, you'll see. Anyway, I don't know how, but a member of that hunt, Richard... My plan is to take the rotten roast beef to Sir Patrick so that he'll allow me, us, to engage with... shall we?
I
다른 데
thought the
준다고?
rotten roast beef was for you.
It is, in a way. You see, I've been trying to gain access. Offering the beef to Sir Patrick may help me in that regard. While, of course, also...
What am I supposed to do when we meet?
Allow me to do the talking. They can be a rather... I'm certain they'll be welcoming to you, however.
상한 로스트비프를 다 좋아하나 보네.
Is the
다른
headless
유령들도.
hunt dangerous?
Oh, the headless hunt wouldn't hurt a fly, let alone a student. Just a group of fun...
Very well. I'd like to meet Sir Patrick myself and...
Ah, wonderful.
목이 없는 게 아니라 목을 뺏긴 거네. 미친.
Do stay behind me. It's Sir Patrick we want.
냄새.
Look who's here.
냄새.
What have we told you, nearly headless Nick?
Hello, Sir Ramsett. Do let us pass. We've brought a little something for Sir Patrick.
Probably come to try to beg his way in again.
Do they always talk?
목이나 붙이소.
All in good fun. Once Sir Patrick lets me join the Headless Hunt, I'll be right there with them. This offering is sure to win him over.
Don't forget why I'm here, sir.
Rest assured, you'll have your information from a young jackdaw in no time. Wherever he may be.
What I'd give for a flagon of mead or a nice leg of lamb right about now. Then this party would be complete.
How about the next best thing, Sir Patrick?
Ah, Sir Nicholas. And a student. Who let you in?
We brought you a gift.
This is all very suspicious. What do you really want? As if I need to ask.
It's Richard Jackdaw.
편하다.
Where can we find him? May we speak to him?
Jackdaw, eh? Why, here he is now. What a shame. Without his head. I bet you've always wondered what that's like, eh, Nick?
아이씨.
Sir, you jest.
It's bound to be around here somewhere. Probably being used in a
머리를
game.
잃어버려 하다.
If you find it, I give you my permission to speak with him, my young mortal. It's the least I can do for you for bringing this
이런 오만하고도 거만한 자식 같은 이라고.
Sir, there's another matter I wish to discuss with you, if I may.
Tut, tut, Sir Nicholas. How many times do I have to tell you? Our entry requirements are quite clear.
But, sir,
we aren't the headless except for a little bit of tendon hunt, after all. Now, please, follow me.
힘줄 하나로 간신히 지탱한 머리를 가진 모임이 아니래.
Farewell, my young friend. Perhaps your luck with these chaps will be better than mine.
대가리가 다 뜯겨야지만 자격이 있다는 뜻인가? 어허, 여기서 비춰서 촛불 뭐 어쩌라는 거야? 싸가지 없는 거.
It doesn't appear to be connected to the missing pages. Best hang on to it for now.
지도는 뭔가 아무튼 뭔가 연관은 있는 것 같아요.
Lumos.
못 들어가나요? 점프.
Lumos.
역시 상자가 있었구만.
Lumos.
어둡다 어두워. 오 뭐야?
Who will be next to play our little game of hide and seek amongst the pumpkins?
Hello again. Can you help?
Ah, Sir Nicholas's young friend. Has he abandoned you?
Not at all. I need to speak to Richard Jackdaw. Sir Patrick said his head might be around here some.
Indeed it might be. It is a bit unorthodox to include a mortal, but oh, why not? You can speak with Jackdaw if you can find his head amongst these not just once, but 5 times. Good old Dumfrey will move the head to a different spot each time you find it.
뭐야 이게?
Please could you explain the rules again?
Find his head amongst the pumpkins 5 times. Use your wand. I cannot.
건방진자식.
How did you happen to become a member of the head?
I was executed alongside some fellow mutineers. We didn't like the way things were being run in our county. Treason is such a strong word, but that's what...
반란문자였군.
Why are you using Jackdaw's head for this game?
Well, if you must know, Jackdaw's our newest member, so we like to put him through his paces.
진짜 괴롭히기구만.
If that's what I need to do to speak to Jack...
Marvelous! Of course, a mortal... Remember, the game's not over until...
잭도우의 헤드를 어떻게 짜는데
Cast away until you find him.
너무 많아. 렌자 움직인다고 해서 정답이 아니고.
Whatever you say, Dumfrey. This is not my finest moment.
Revelio.
Oh, what fun! A student is playing.
움직이는 호박을 찾아야 된다. 저기 호박이 움직이고 있군. 아!
You make this look easier than it's supposed to be.
뭐야?
Keep looking. You're sure to find him.
저기 있다. 뛰어.
Is it over yet? Are we still going?
잭도.
I've never seen it played like this. How delightful.
어디 숨기는 것이냐?
Revelio.
여기다.
I could do that too if I had a...
Well, good job, I suppose. But we're not through with you.
쫓아가. 저 자식을 쫓아가.
It won't be long now.
아하. 이제 더 이상 나락에서 벗어날 수 없지.
Well done. Of course, having a wand served you well. Still, I believe congratulations are in order.
이 정도야 뭐.
Not too bad for a mortal. Now, say what you need to say to old Jack.
Nicely done. But what's going on?
젊은 나이에 아사했군.
No, I'm not. Sir Nicholas said you might know the location of some pages I'm looking for.
Merlin's beard. I know precisely the ones you mean. I pinched them from Peeves.
피부스가 또 사고를 쳤군.
Those pages led me to my demise. I was not ready for what awaited me in that cave.
The pages are why you lost your head, and I must visit a cave and search for your corpse.
Yeah. Say, here's an idea. Why don't you meet me at the edge of the
드디어
forbidden
김진애
forest,
숲으로의
and I'll show
모험인가?
you where to go.
어떻게
How is it
훔쳤어?
possible to steal from Peeves, a poltergeist?
I didn't steal the pages from his ghostly form. I merely found them in his wake of destruction. He has a penchant for wrecking things. Books, bottles. I found them after he ran riot through the library. Doubt he even noticed they were gone.
Did someone in the...
I was having a look around when I suddenly sensed a refreshing breeze. After which, hence, when you visit, be prepared. I can't...
갑자기 스쳐오는 바람이 잘
What
났다.
will I find in the cave?
Aside from my mortal remains, if I remember correctly, some treasures, a magical bridge. But what kind of an adventure would it be if I...
이런 다 말해줘야지.
I need those pages, so...
Not to worry. I'll just need to be See you at the forest's edge.
흥미롭군. 흥미로워. 삐뚤겠지. 일로 와, 이 새끼 이거. 아하. 아, 회피 구르기로 피하는 것도 해야 되는데. 지도에는 숲, 다리, 촛불 등의 그림이 그려져 있다. 아, 익스펠리아무르스 배우려면 이거 해야 되는데. 되게 귀찮네. 저기다.
Abandoned long ago, no doubt.
It isn't Nora Treadwell's precious little garden. Can't figure it out. What was that?
공격해. 불러서 피하게. 몇 번 피했니? 너희들은 내 퀘스트 희생양일 뿐이다. 두 번만 더 피하면 돼. 공격해. 공격하란 말이다. 이제 죽자. 자식이 그냥 커 새끼야.
Revelio.
아까 뭐가 떴는데 근데. 아 여기 있다. 와우, 개좋네 능력. 하지만 외형은 너무 구리군. 나 복장 왜 이래 근데? 언제부터 이 복장이었지? 아 이게 이유구나. 고급스럽다. 중급 교복 망토, 고급 교복 망토. 오케이 이제 가자. 마운에나 가. 개빨리 왔네. 지도에서 R3를 눌러 시간을 단축시킬 수 있다. 아 이렇게. 허허 이 새끼 봐라. 교수님, 제가 왔습니다.
I hope you were able to take care of everything I had asked you to do.
Professor, I completed all...
Well done. Then you're ready to learn Expelliarmus.
당연하죠.
Spellcasting requires a focused mind and a steady wand.
Easy. Expelliarmus. 뭐야?
Good work. The dummy is here if you wish to stay and practice.
Professor, do you...
I do. What is it?
I wondered, did you attend?
I did. I am a... Why do you ask?
I was curious as to how
I see. Well, as for the students, although we got up to just as much I can tell you.
I hadn't
Appear...
Time itself.
Ah, well, it was the risk I took with my prior position.
비밀단원이었어?
And unspeakable.
As you might suspect, I cannot speak about what... Now, I hope I've satisfied your...
You have. Thank you for
Keep up with your wand work. One must always be...
오케이. 이것이군.
Expelliarmus, you seem to have the right end of the stick, but keep practicing. Expelliarmus may save your life someday. Accio. Expelliarmus. Still at it, I see.
잘 놀다 갑니다. 금지된 숲에서 잭도우를 만나자.